You guys all know me. I'm Dan Orange, the co-pack master. The other pack master, Chuck Ball, is on an airplane right now on his way back from London. But because he was granted Miyoko, he's now partner. So Chuck got partner in his law firm. They wanted him to fly to London, and he couldn't because of the dinner after this big all-day event. He couldn't be here for the Blue and Gold Banquet. We looked at moving it, it just wasn't going to work. So today, we've got BMO here with a local new Jakarta video company, and he's going to produce a video that will get to everybody, but he's also going to put together like a 3 or 4 minute video that we're going to put on YouTube, so you can, your grandparents, the cousins who aren't here, they can come and they can see that you guys get your awards and stuff. So what we're going to do is, after the boys get their awards, each day, we're going to send them over to that blue and gold sign over there, and then BMO is going to interview them for about 5 minutes each, and that way we'll have something for each of the dens. But first and foremost, I want to welcome everybody here, and to start us out, as we really should, we've got Jakarta Boy Scout Pack 455. They're in the house. Jakarta Boy Scout Troop 455, present the colors.
Scouts attention. Color guard attention. Color guard advance. Scout salute. All American citizens, please say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Color guard, please pose the flag. Color guards, please return to rank.
Whit is the ranking Boy Scout here, and that's why he was leading that. Okay, everybody can sit down, please. Make yourself comfortable. It's traditional at the Blue and Gold that we begin with a moment of silence, and we remember those who've passed away, those who can't be with us today, and maybe those who are ill, and we're hoping that they feel better. So please, a moment of silence. Thanks. We're going to start with the Tigers. Can I get the Tiger den leaders? Which be Carrie and Kaio. Bonnie, you have a tiger here? And Bonnie, come on up. And can we get all of the Tiger Scouts, and with your parents standing behind you, come on up here, okay? All the Tigers. Come on, guys. Come on. With your moms and dads, come and stand behind you. So Tiger moms and dads. Let me see, what we can do. We need to get the flags. Let's move a couple of people over to this side too. Go. Let's get, here we go. Now, you got to realize these Tigers have only been Cub Scouts since last September. But every time we do an activity, we get a patch. Look at all the patches on these Scouts, man. Been a busy year. So today we've got some Cubs who are graduating from the Tiger Cub program, and they will continue along the scouting trail into the Cub Scout program. Next year you're going to be Wolves, okay? In Tigers, you even had your own motto: search, discover, share. You and your adult partner, what we call the Akela, have searched out new activities in your home and your community. You've learned how people work together and have fun together. You both have discovered that doing things together with friends and family, you feel a sense of being part of a great family, a community, and a country. The things you've searched out and discovered have been shared with your family, your friends, and your fellow Tigers. And for the last year, you've explored all sorts of new and exciting things and places. You joined one of the largest and most prestigious organizations in the world. You are just taking your first steps into the Boy Scouts of America. One day, I hope that with the help of your parents, your pack, and your troop, you'll finish one day, maybe in 10 or 12 years, if you can believe it, as an Eagle Scout. Let me get the Tiger leaders to come over here and take over. They're going to tell you a little bit about the year, and they're going to get the awards for the Tigers.
I'm Carrie, and this is my co-den leader, Kaio, and we had the honor and the privilege to work with many of these young men this year. Some of our highlights that the boys really enjoyed: we went to the Jakarta Animal Aid Network, we went to the police station in Chalanda, we did a cool mapping and compassing with drop points in the community and went for a walk together. We went to the Narumi China Company and made some healthy and creative fun plates together. We also went to the Jakarta Globe, so we had a lot of fun together, and I'd like to congratulate all the boys on really living the Cub Scout motto of doing their best. So can we have a hand clap for the boys? And along with these young men, it was an honor and privilege to, around November, understand that as a co-den leader that parents were essential. And so our learning curve this year, you've been very gracious as parents to be supportive, to be active, to find the joy in the midst of traveling hours sometimes to go see it. So on behalf of Kaio and I, thank you very much, parents, for being an essential and wonderful part of the partnership this year as Tigers. So a hand clap for the parents, please. Now we'd like to just honor each of the boys, and we will start at this end, and we're just going to pass out the different achievements. We will not be reading out each of them. The boys know what they've done, and they have chosen to share what their achievements are. Some of our boys did I help it with their great-grandparents. Some did Habitat for Humanity builds, some did orphanages, but they're going to share that in private at the very end. So I'd like to first acknowledge Rohan. Rohan. Devin. Devin. And we have Yehia. Kazuki, please accept your achievement. And Yehia, once again, well done. I'm going to present to my son, Kareem. We have Arav. And Johnny. Well done.
our den was at ACG. And we had a wonderful year meeting after school and learning all sorts of different ways to play independently and come up with different games and learn how to make fun when you have very few things around you. I think that was probably the biggest lesson of the entire year. Probably the best advancement this year for Sebastian was learning how to pole climb at school, something that is not entirely encouraged at school. So Sebastian Gunn, thank you so much for spending a wonderful year with us.
So if there are any other family members that would like to come stand up to get a quick photo up here, we'll just have a quick minute, and then the boys will excuse themselves to the left. Are there anybody else to join? Yeah. Lily, do you want to come up and join your family? Okay. All right. One round of applause, and then the boys, if you could. If the boys could exit stage left, please, to the blue and gold sign for their interview. And parents, you are invited cordially to have a seat. Next up.
We do not have a wolf den this year. And the reason is, even though we had boys sign up in the fall, there was no parent that stepped forward to be a wolf den leader. And Chuck and I didn't realize this till after the first of the year. And we're kicking ourselves because we as leaders of the pack, we dropped the ball. But it sends home the message that the way Cub Scouts work is the parents have got to be involved. And usually in each den, one or two of the moms or dads have got to be more involved than all the other parents. And so next year, you saw the big tiger den we had this year. We're going to have a wolf den this year. And you guys are going to see that we've got quite a bear den. So hopefully we can recruit some boys and fill that hole in the middle so that we get some bears next year and we get some moms or dads to step forward. Can I get the bears up here? Led by Cara Bear. Let's get all the Bear Scouts up here, and let's get the Bear moms and dads to come stand behind your boys. We can put them on both sides. Need some bears on this side. Next game. We're on this side. We got one. Good. Now, to earn the rank of Bear, the Scouts needed to work on 12 achievements. The achievements are starting to become more difficult and challenging, in keeping with the Cub Scout promise. You Bears learned more about your religious faith. You learned about our country and our duty to country. You learned about wildlife and caring for our planet. You shared activities with your family and learned how to protect yourself and your family. You learned the importance of staying physically fit. You learned leadership skills. You learned how to safely use a knife, and you learned how to use some tools to build things. You worked very hard to complete your Bear achievements. However, you didn't do it alone. You had help from your den leaders, and more importantly, your parents. We're very pleased that each of you Scouts have attained this honor and will continue your progress through Cub Scouts as you graduate to Webelos. By achieving your Bear badge, you have demonstrated the spirit of Cub